What's up everybody guys, this is Mr.Reeder here. Welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be showing you guys how to, the easiest way to use Super Mario Bros. X if you want to make your own levels. I will put the link in the description down below if you guys want to download it if you don't own this application already. And this is a level editor where you can make your own Super Mario levels. Now, it's not like Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. In fact, it's a little more advanced and has a little more things. And I'm going to show you guys a few things and ways to use it. Now, first off, we're going to start off with the basics on how to use it. Right here is just your selection tool. This is what you use to select your item that's already on screen. We have nothing on screen right now. This is your eraser, as you can see. Real quick, I'll explain the blocks and tiles. But if we want to place a block down, all we do is break it like that. It is that easy to use that. So, yeah, guys, that's all that literally is. Right here, we have your blocks and tiles page. If I scroll down a bit here, and I go up here to the bottom here, you'll notice we have a little tab at the side here. This is where your blocks and your tiles are, that you could platform on. We have ones from Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario World. Now, as you guys can see, each Mario game has different platforms that you guys can use, and different special blocks, and all kinds of other stuff. So all you guys have to do is pick one, for example, Super Mario World, pick an item block, and place it down. And as you guys can see, we're placing down an item block that you can platform on. Super easy to use. Now, I'm going to put this real quick. And boom, there you guys go. There's our first platform. Now, I'm going to finish this platform real quick with a simple tool. Now, if I use the arrow keys here, you'll notice there's a black screen around here. We'll get to that later. And why there is, I'll explain to you. Now, why the rest of this is gray here in a second. Now, the next part we have is our backgrounds. Our backgrounds is what we basically have in the background, and there's also a few other things in the background tab as well. So right here in the background tab, you have a bunch of stuff such as backgrounds for, not really, for the, stuff you can kind of add. They're just background objects. They're not really backgrounds. But yeah, you guys could see that there's a bunch of them. They're just kind of objects, kind of for decoration. Except the only thing that's not for decoration is the doors, which I think we will get to later on. But yeah, once we get there, I'll show you guys. So as you guys can see, they're just like decoration objects. I know this doesn't belong here, but it's just something you can kind of pass up. Oops, I kind of mess it up. As you guys see, erase. Boom. It's just kind of objects you guys can place down for decoration. Like, I don't know, like, for example, we could place down like a tree or something. As you guys can see here, we could place down, I don't know, maybe some grass or something down in here. We could put down, this is decoration, Super Mario Bros. 1 right there. Maybe a tree in there, maybe. We could put a tree in there. And it's just kind of like a decoration, background decoration thing. Next, we have MPCs. Now, this is probably my favorite part because you could place down enemies like Koopas and all kinds of other stuff. Now, real quick, I'm going to go over a few things such as the Advanced tab and the Generator tab. I kind of don't know much about the Generator and Events tab, but I'll do my best to explain them. Now, real quick, as you guys can see, there's a bunch of different stuff we can use here. We have Koopas, we have some bosses, we have all kinds of stuff. So, guys, for example, I'm going to go over how to use the Koopas real quick. So, what you do before you place them down, you're going to click on the enemy you want. You're going to go to the Advanced tab, and some have it, but some don't. I'm going to just review this, him. As you guys can see, for him, all you're going to do is you're going to go to the Advanced tab, and basically right here, this tells what the Koopa is going to do. So when the Koopa's here, the Koopa's just going to jump in place. If you guys set it under chase, the Koopa will chase you back and forth wherever you go. You have the hover left and right. The Koopa will just hover left and right. Right here you have hover up and down, up and down. It's just kind of stuff that the Koopa will do in the level and stuff like that. So real quick, we're going to place a Koopa down as an example. I want the Koopa personally to just hover left and right. So now, when we're in the level, the Koopa will now hover left and right when we're in the level now. That is super easy to use, and it's super easy to attempt. Now, for the people here, you could put a message in this box and put, help me, or, oops, I don't know if you guys heard that, help me. And you're just going to put that in the box, and when you place him down and you go up to him and hit up, the Toad or whoever you place down will actually say, help me, and there'll be a box that'll display. So, for example, help me, bam. This will appear on screen, as you can see, when you come up to this Toad. So maybe you want to give hints during a level. That's a great way of doing it. But yeah, guys, it's super duper easy to use. And yeah. They just have a bunch of other stuff. Now right here, this was telling if the Koopa is friendly or not. So basically this is saying if the Koopa can damage, well basically is an enemy or not. I don't want the Koopas to be friendly. If the Koopa doesn't move, buried. So for example, if we click this, the Koopa, whoever you put down, buried, you can pick them up out of the ground. So for example here, we could put down like a Koopa here, and we could turn buried on, and they'll be underground. And you just kind of have to pull them out of the ground just like in Super Mario Brothers 2. So that's how that works. Bubble, this will basically put them in a bubble, and you can pop them out. This will, yeah, you know, this just allows you to place one of these guys down. I'm actually going to get rid of all this. There we go. Now, okay, we're out of there. Oh, we have the generator here as well. This basically generates multiple Koopas. For example, like if you hit yes here, what will happen is that when you place down a Koopa or some sort, it'll generate them constantly. So they'll just keep coming out at the same place over and over again, and they'll keep spawning over and over again. They'll just keep coming back basically. So that's what the generator is. I'm gonna hit no on that. And events, I don't really know about this, but you guys can figure this out yourself because I'm not quite sure. All I know is it's nothing really important. Now we have level editor. Now we're gonna go down here, and this is where you can also apply backgrounds and all kinds of stuff. So right here we have Super Mario Brothers 1 through Super Mario Brothers 64. Obviously they don't have very much Super Mario 64 stuff because it's a 3D based game and not a 2D game. Super Mario, it's just kind of, they just have music and stuff for these two basically, nothing much. But Super Mario Brothers 1 through Super Mario Brothers World here, they got backgrounds and music. So right here we could pick different backgrounds for our level to make it look nice instead of just a black background. So for example, we can make this the hills, or we could go up here and make these different backgrounds as well. They also have extra stuff, like extra music and stuff, only exclusive to this game as well. Kind of weird stuff, but I usually stick with what's already in the Mario games, like that. Alright, now we're going to get to the warps in the doors. Now, the warps in the doors work kind of weirdly, in my opinion. I mean, it's not too bad, but let me go over on how to use the warps and doors in Super Mario Bros. X. So real quick, we're going to need to get a door out of the backgrounds, objects area. So let us get a door out of there real quick. So I'm going to use this door as an example. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to go here and you're going to go under warp placement. I don't really mess with any of this. I guess exit direction, entrance direction. I'm still new to Super Mario Bros. X, but I'm just showing you guys what I know up to this point. But right here, warp placement. If you guys are doing a pipe, select a pipe. If you guys are doing a door, select a door or whatever. But if you're doing a door here, you're just going to select entrance, and this is where you're going to enter at. Alright, this is where you're going to enter at. And you're going to place another door somewhere else, for example, or in another place. And we'll go over that here in a second. I'll explain some more to you. But, and you could place another door. Oops, sorry about that, guys. You could place another door down right here, and that's where you'll come out of. So hold on, warps and doors, and hit exit. Alright, warp placement. We already placed the entrance down. Now we're going to hit exit. And this is where you're going to exit at. Right here. So when you want to go into a door, you hit entrance and place a location down. When you want to exit, you're going to place where you want to exit the door. So, yeah, like for example right there. I'm actually going to get rid of that because I'm going to go over something here in a little bit that has something to do with that as well. Alright, next we have water. This is basically, I don't really know, I guess. But yeah, next you have, I guess this is if you place water down. For example, let me find it. Like a water tile, for example. Hold on a second. Water. I don't think there is a water tile, but I guess it's basically water. So if you want to place down some water, I think that's what that is. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. But yeah. Alright, so now we're going to go over the other, like, locations. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys how to expand this real quick. You're going to go to your level settings real quick. Alright, so you're going to go to your level settings. Oops, level settings. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to level boundary. Now, you're going to have to know where you are around the this box here. So as you guys can see, so if we want to move this to the right, we're going to hit right, and it'll allow us to move this farther. So we can expand our level out here a little bit more. Now, if you guys want to make the level taller, you're going to hit top, because that's where you're going to go. And you're going to make it bigger or smaller, whatever you guys want to do it. And obviously, left, if you want to make the left kind of bigger, as you guys can see. And bottom, if you kind of guys want to make the bottom a little bit bigger. Now, right here under level settings, this is where you're going to put your, this is where you're going to place your, where you're going to start the level. So I want to start the level right here. So I placed down Mario right here. Just make sure, I forgot to mention that under level settings. That's where you place down your start locations. Alright, so now we're going to go to other places that we can unlock here. So right here, if you guys go to your, hold on a second, guys. Let me go to, I think it's in level settings. When you guys go to level settings here, this is your section number. Alright, so I want to go to section 2. This is where, hold on guys, let me get rid of test there. Alright, this is section 2. Alright, so for example, if we want to make a new room in this level, for example, maybe we want to enter like a building or something, we can make a new section. So right here, under warps and doors, I want to place my entrance here, like I have. Alright, then I'm going to go out of that, and I'm going to go to my level settings, and I'm going to go to section 2, because I want to go into another place, another location of, like, you know, somewhere else. I'm going to place down another door, for example, right here, and then I'm going to put a exit door right here. So now, guys, I'm going to play the level here in a second to show you guys. So now, let me place a block here too, guys, so that I can land on a block. So now, guys, once we test the level, oh, we got to save it first. We got to make a save state. Right here, you can save, you can open your level. So I'm going to save it and make test run. I'm going to save it right there. And now we're going to hit test level. Let me turn my volume down real quick so that I don't blow my eardrums out. Alright, now we're going to go to test. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry about that. And then we're going to go to test level 1 up. And this is where you're going to test your levels. And we're going to hit yes. And then now we can test our level. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you guys this. If I can get it. I don't know what button to hit. I'm using a keyboard. Whatever. Now, once we enter this door, we're in a new room. So, as you guys can see, we entered entrance 2. So, we want to go to another location or somewhere else in the level. Or there's a secret somewhere. You know what I mean? This is what you can do. So, as you guys can see, that is one way to, you know, make a new room. So, for example, I want to move to section 2, room 2, and then we can finish our level in here, or if we want to make another door going into another room, we can do that as well. Now, okay, so that's basically it for the level editor, for the most part. Now, we're going to go to how to use the world editor. Now, the world editor is a lot different, fair warning. The world editor, you're going to need to make a world, okay? You don't have to make a world, but if you want to make a world, you can. Now, we're going to start with the eraser tile, selection tile, same kind of stuff. The tiles, same kind of stuff. So if we want to place a tile down here, this is our tiles we can use for our overworld. We got Super Mario Brothers ones, Super Mario World ones. We have all kinds of different ones that we can use. So for example, if we want to place some water down, so I want to place some water down, I can. So as you guys can see, boom, 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 and boom. So I want some water in here. So real quick, we can kind of put water in here, as you guys can see. So yeah, guys, that is what you guys can also do. So you just kind of go through here and place some water down. And if we then I want an island inside of that. So real quick. So as you guys can see, we're making a, alright, now we want to, we also want to check out the, we're not at the scenery yet, we're not at the levels. Now we want to check out the, now we want kind of like an island in the middle of that, for example, kind of like what we have going on here. So for example, we have this. Oops, guys, that's a mistake. There you go. We have that. We have that. We have that. And we can kind of place all of those down just like so. You guys don't have to make it exactly like how they have it on here, but I'm doing it as an example. So as you guys can see here, actually, I already have one already made. Let me open the one I already made up. So right here, this is one that I'm working on. It's a mess. It's ugly looking. It's not perfect. But right here, as you guys can see, this is where we're going to start at. And this is where our level 1 is going to be at. So right here, under scenery, you can put kind of scenery to make it kind of look nicer. So for example, if we want to place like a, I don't know, like a, we want to place this down to kind of give it kind of, make it look nicer, we can. So we can do this, this, and this, and we can kind of make it look cool, you know, like all hilly and stuff, which is pretty cool. And that's basically what this is, and they got like level markers as well, which is pretty cool as well. Right here, this is where we can start. Now right here, I want to go over what all this is right here. So if we click on the start here, that's where we're going to start. But right here, you're going to put game start before you place that down. Okay, before you place the start thing down, you're going to hit game start, and you click on where you want the thing is. So for example, I want to start right here. All right, I'm doing that as an example, and Actually, real quick, I'm going to erase that. But you're going to hit game start, and boom, right there, all right, is where you're going to, that's where you're going to start off out. Now, I already have one down, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. For the, right here, we have paths. So as you guys can see, we could place a path down like that to kind of give it decoration, and place that down right there to kind of put the level marker on. The level marker is in the levels thing, and we can place a level marker right like that. All right, out of here. And all that cool stuff. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to erase all that real quick. Alright, now to place a level down. Obviously, actually, I shouldn't have erased that. I should have kept that, actually, because we're making this as an example here. To put a level into this level marker, what you're going to do is kind of put a level down. So we're going to put a tile down, like so. So let me find a level tile here. Oops, actually... Not level tile, I mean a level, just a level down here. And before, actually, darn it, I keep messing up. Alright, before we place that down, we're going to find the level, like the file name. So we're going to go into where our files are at. So mine, I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to find what level I want to. So I want test level, all right? No, test run. Let's do test run. That's the one I think we were doing. And we're going to put that exact thing into here, all right? And then we're going to put what the name of the level is in the game. So, for example, I want the name of the level to be blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Just kind of put something into there as an example. Now, yeah, guys, that's it for that, basically. I don't know much about this overworld stuff. I haven't used it that much. But when it comes to the level editor, though, I do know a lot about the level editor. A lot more about the level editor. I still don't know enough about this because I'm still kind of new to it. But I kind of was showing you guys what I know about it to kind of help you guys out if you guys need help with using it. So, yeah, if you guys kind of need help using it, like I said, I hope that helped you out a little bit. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.